Kingdom Hearts 4 is finally moving again. After years of almost complete silence, Square Enix brought Sora back in a new trailer during the June Nintendo Direct. And now, with Kingdom Hearts getting a dedicated deep dive panel at D23, the timing suddenly feels important. But there is one thing we need to separate immediately: what is actually confirmed and what fans are hoping D23 will reveal. The June trailer gave us our clearest look yet at Kingdom Hearts 4 in motion. Sora is still in Quadratum, the strange realistic world introduced when the game was first announced. We see him moving through the city, fighting, using the Keyblade, and facing a huge enemy in a much more complete-looking battle sequence than the original reveal. The biggest concrete platform news is that Kingdom Hearts 4 is also coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo officially announced that version alongside the new footage. What we still do not have is an official release date. That might sound like a small update after such a long wait, but the important part is what the footage represents. Kingdom Hearts 4 no longer feels like a distant concept trailer. We are looking at an actual game again. The combat is recognizably Kingdom Hearts, but the realistic setting makes everything around Sora feel different. Quadratum is supposed to be a world that does not follow the same rules as the places he came from, and that contrast could become one of the most interesting ideas in the entire Lost Master arc. The original 2022 reveal introduced Quadratum and Strelitzia. 4 years later, Square Enix is finally showing us more of what playing there could actually feel like. And that brings us to D23. Disney had scheduled a dedicated deep dive into Kingdom Hearts panel for the franchise, with Sora voice actor Haley Joel Osment, Riku voice actor David Gallagher, and Kingdom Hearts 4 co-director Tai Yasue among the names connected to the event. That does not guarantee a new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer or a release window. But after the June reveal, putting one of the game's co-directors on a major Kingdom Hearts stage makes this panel much more interesting than it would have been a few months ago. For me, the biggest question is not simply the release date. I want to know what Kingdom Hearts 4 actually is. How much of the game takes place in Quadratum? How does Sora move between this reality and the Disney worlds? Which parts of the old Kingdom Hearts mythology still matter now that the Dark Seeker saga is over? And, most importantly, what does the Lost Master arc look like when it becomes a full game rather than a collection of mysteries and teases? A new Disney world would obviously make headlines, but a clearer explanation of the game's structure would tell us much more. There have been retailer listings and plenty of speculation pointing toward 2027, which would also be the series' 25th anniversary year. But that is not the same thing as Square Enix announcing a 2027 release. Until Square Enix gives us an official window, it should stay in the rumor column. That distinction matters, especially with Kingdom Hearts, where a tiny detail can turn into a giant theory within hours. The good news is that Kingdom Hearts 4 finally feels alive again. We have new gameplay, confirmed modern platforms including Switch 2, and a dedicated Kingdom Hearts event arriving right after the series returned to the spotlight. Maybe D23 gives us another trailer. Maybe it gives us a world reveal. Maybe it simply gives us a better idea of where the series is heading. But after years of waiting, Kingdom Hearts 4 is finally something we can talk about again, based on what we can actually see.